Marcus. I'm Michael for you.
Hi, I'm Cameron.
Today we're just going to be covering the basics of a few different types of bunts. We're going to go over the sacrifice bunt, the drag bunt, and the push bunt.
Alright, I'll be throwing you the ball, so it'll just be a nice soft lob, no stress, and we pull out pitch, so it'll be nice and easy.
If you feel uncomfortable at all, don't worry, we'll look at the kinks and first, we just want you to show us what you got, so lay down a couple bunts for us.
Alright, ready?
Alright, that was pretty good. Not bad, Marcus. From here on out, we're just going to work on changing maybe some of your form, bat angle, and we'll get to it.
Alright, Marcus, so our first bunt that we're going to teach you will be the sacrifice bunt to third. And our goal is for you to hit the ball between the blue cone and this baseline, as you can vaguely see right here. But ideally, we're going to have you aim for the blue and red cones, so that way you have margin there where if it hits from left, you're still fair within the field. Sounds good?
So we're going to start off with the sacrifice bunt. I'm just going to demonstrate a couple bunts for you real quick. To begin, I always want to be in my hitting position, and then once the pitcher comes set, I want to get down, get my bat angle, aim towards first base so that when the ball hits the bat, it's going to go towards our goal between the blue and the red cones. We want to be in an athletic position. Cameron, you want to give me a couple tosses? Notice how when the ball comes, you go up and down so that we can adjust the pitch and where the pitch is thrown. All right, Marcus, now we want you to show us some of your skills and how you can lay down the sacrifice bunts. So Cameron's going to throw you a few tosses. Hop in there. All right, that's not bad. Notice there were a couple pitches that might have been out of the strike zone, low or high. You don't always have to offer the bunt. Another thing I noticed that your knees were not bent. You weren't in much of an athletic position. You want to bend your knees and get in like a good athletic base. Because like if you're standing like that, I push you, then you're gonna fall back, right? But then like getting like an athletic position and stuff, it's like you're good, you're strong. It's got a good wide, strong base. So just try and do that a little bit on these next few, and make sure that bat angle is pointed right towards first base so that the ball pops off the bat and goes between those the red and the blue cones like we want. And then also, like I said, if the ball's too high or too low, you don't always have to bunt it. You can pull back. Good. Yeah, another thing, the whole angle, setting your angle, you don't necessarily want to have to worry about your right arm too much. You just want to kind of get it out there, and then this left arm is kind of like as a crutch to angle where the bat goes. You want to show me that for a second? Yeah, that's good. I mean, maybe even less with the right arm. Just go with that left arm. Perfect. Yeah. And then once you get it there, you just want to keep it there. You don't want to have to move this at all while the pitch is coming. All you want to worry about is going up and down, and that's just going to be with your knees. So you want to show a few, Cameron, throw a few. Just adjust like your knees up or down. Yeah. Good job, Marcus. Not bad. All right, Marcus. Now we're just gonna have Cameron toss you a few more balls, and we want you to lay down a few more sacrifice bunts and try and get the ball between the red and blue cones. Not bad. Okay, do you see that last one went more towards the first base side? Okay, so now we want to, just externally you want to think, point the bat towards first base, just so we keep that angle towards the red and blue cones, and you might want to try and think in your mind, catch the ball out in front towards Cameron. It just might help with the angle towards us a few more. Good. Much better, much better. Did that help? Did that help at all with the angle pointing towards first? Okay, catching the ball up front. Yeah, that looked much better, both of those. All right, Marcus, clearly you understand how to lay down the sacrifice bunt at third base now. But now, let's say there's a runner on first base and we want to sacrifice him to second base. We want to bunt the ball down the first baseline. Basically, same thing's going to be going on. We just want to change our batting, right? So we're still going to be in our athletic position, but instead of pointing the bat towards first base, we almost want it to be parallel with perhaps like the second baseman. And now we're going to try and get it through the yellow cones. So give her a try. Not bad, very good.
Alright, Marcus, so the second bunt we're going to practice is going to be the drag bunt. So ideally our goal is to get in between the baseline at this first red cone and this red cone right here. So unlike the sacrifice bunt, we have a smaller range, as you can see. This is because we're not trying to not get on base. We want to get on base, so we want to be either fair or foul. So this is why we want to hit from this side of the cone, so left. So that's going to be what we're going to practice next for the drag bunt. Sounds good?
All right, Marcus. So now I'm just going to demonstrate a couple drag bunts for you. Nothing really changes on this bunt. You still want to keep that same angle pointing towards first base. And athletic position. Camera's going to throw me a couple. Okay. Notice on this bunt, the only thing that's different per se is the timing of your setup. In the sacrifice bunt, you're probably going to do your setup more when the pitcher, once he comes set. In this, it's going to be a little bit more of a surprise type of deal. So he's going to come set, and then once the pitcher is wind up to throw, that's when you're going to get in your drag bunt because you don't want to give it away and have the third baseman catch it. All right, good, Marcus. I like that your setup's later, for a little bit more surprise. I noticed that a couple of those bunts just went kind of straight back towards the pitcher. We still, in this bunt, we want to try and keep the ball as close to the foul line as possible because we don't want the pitcher to make the play. Because that's almost like just giving yourself up for an out. So what I would say is, like I said earlier, keep that bat angle the same. You want to keep it pointed towards first base, using that elbow to kind of tuck it in tight. And then if the pitch is high or low, still kind of bending your knees. And now the different part about this bunt towards the end is when you're about to bunt it, you kind of want to get a little bit of a forward lean coming out of the box because you want to get that ball as quick as possible. So here, you want to back up so the camera I can kind of show you, give you an idea what I mean by getting that forward lean towards the first base. So I get my setup going, and then kind of like coming out of the box like that. So you drop that leg, get on that front foot, sorry, get leaning forward, and then explode and go down first base. I know you're fast, but gives you that extra step, getting out of the box quicker. So show me that drag one. Good, very good. That's all right. You don't always have to bunt that one. Good, really good. Great job, Marcus, great job. We'll move on to the next bunt. All right, Marcus, great job on those last two types of bunts. For the last type of bunt, we're gonna do what is called a push bunt. This bunt is a little bit different. It's gonna be a little bit harder of a bunt. You don't necessarily want to catch it off your bat softly like that. So we set up a couple cones out here, a little bit to the right of the pitcher's mound. This is kind of your goal, where you want to be placing your bunt. This isn't necessarily where you want the ball to stop. You probably want the ball to land more back in this area, out here, kind of in no man's land where there's no position players. ideally, your first goal is to get the ball past the pitcher. You don't want him to field it because if the pitcher fields it, probably gonna be out. You want to get it out in this area so that the pitcher is going to have to go over and cover first base, and this is going to make either the first baseman come and field the bunt, or the second baseman has to come way back by that puddle all the way in here, and it just creates a lot of chaos basically. So you want to keep the ball right around here. We just set up those cones just to give you an idea, and we're not throwing the ball super hard, so it's going to be kind of tough to get the ball out here. So I mean, if the ball ends up by those cones, it's going to be perfect. So what do you say? You think you're going to show us some good push bunts?
Sounds about right.
Sounds about right. Let's get after it. All right, Marcus. So Cameron's just going to throw me a few, and I'm going to try and demonstrate proper push bunt. So just watch and see what I do and try and reciprocate that. Hop in there, give it a try. Okay, not bad. Now remember, this bunt's a little bit different. I haven't gone over this yet, but the setup's going to be a little bit different than the sack bunt and the drag bunt. Since we got to get a little bit more force on this bunt, we still want to start in our hitting stance, but as the pitcher is wind up coming to throw the ball, we want to bring our back leg forward, kind of just like a little hop, just like that. That's all it really is, just a little hop to get a little more momentum into our bunt, get a little more force on it, and we still don't want to like swing the bat like this. We still want it to be pretty firm, but we kind of want to, as the ball hits the bat, you kind of catch it, you kind of want to extend your arms a little bit, keep that same angle towards second base to get it past the pitcher and get it between the cones. But yeah, so you just want to practice that real quick before Cameron even throws some. You want to practice that little hop. Good. All right, Cameron, you want to toss a few his way and see what we can do? Good. Very nice. Okay. Still want to try and get on top of the ball. Try and get on top of the ball. Keep the ball out of the air, because if it's in the air, easy for the pitcher to catch the ball and maybe turn double play if there's a runner on base. So try and catch the top half of the baseball, and get it on the ground.
You can just end it all.
Cameron, you can get a little better pitching, please.
Alright.
Good, very good. One more? That's okay. Good job. You got out of the box very quick on that one. That's good. Good job, Marcus. All right, Marcus. It seems that you have a pretty good grasp on the concept of like all your body motions, the hop, pushing through the ball. Now for these next few, I don't want you to worry about your body at all. Still do all the same things, but I just want you to kind of visualize before you get into the box. I want you to visualize those two cones and imagine there's just like a tunnel. You know what I mean? There's like two walls, and you're gonna put the ball through those cones. Okay, so same thing. Just visualize catching the ball out in front. Good. Keep the ball right in between those cones. Very nice. Good. Get one more. Get it past the pitcher. it's all the same thing. It's just going to be different each time, and have fun with it, and we'll work out the kinks if need be. For this first bunt, lay down a drag bunt. Okay, now do sacrifice bunt to first. Do a pitch bunt to first. Good. Do sacrifice bunt to third. Nice. Do a drag bunt to third. Woo. Do a drag bunt to third again. Drag bunt to third again. Good, good. Okay, good. There were a couple bunts, I'd say. The sacrifice to first, it looked like your bat angle might have dropped a little bit. That's why that ball went in foul territory. Other than that, you're in good position and everything. It was just, it kind of fell. You want to keep that bat on the same plane. If the ball's low, you don't want to dip your bat. You want to bend your knees. You know what I mean? So you keep that same bat angle flat. It's kind of tough to catch it at that angle and put it in fair territory. But other than that, great job. Great job. Okay, Marcus, great job. Seems like you have a pretty good grasp on the basics of bunting. Now for this next round, each pitch I'm going to yell out a different type of bunt, whether it be drag bunt, sacrifice bunt, push bunt, and so your approach is going to change for each pitch. And yeah, don't worry about it. It's all the same thing. It's just going to be different each time, and have fun with it, and we'll work out the kinks if need be. For this first bunt, lay down a drag bunt. Okay, now do sacrifice bunt to first. Do a pitch bunt to first. Good. Do sacrifice bunt to third. Nice. Do a drag bunt to third. Woo. Do a drag bunt to third again. Drag bunt to third again. Good, good. Okay, good. There were a couple bunts, I'd say. The sacrifice to first, it looked like your bat angle might have dropped a little bit. That's why that ball went in foul territory. Other than that, you're in good position and everything. It was just, it kind of fell. You want to keep that bat on the same plane. If the ball's low, you don't want to dip your bat. You want to bend your knees. You know what I mean? So you keep that same bat angle flat. It's kind of tough to catch it at that angle and put it in fair territory. But other than that, great job. Great job.
Great, Marcus. So obviously you've learned all the skills that we have today, all underhand soft tosses. I think you're ready to spice it up a bit. So we're gonna have France throw you some pitches. We'll see how it goes.
Okay, Marcus, now that I'm going to be throwing the ball, same thing, same form, nothing changes. But you still just want to keep the bat in the same position. You still want to kind of catch the ball out there. You don't want to reach out at it or be jumping back. Just stand your ground, catch the ball, keep putting it, doing the